Kada, yung tipo ng taong handang ibigay ang lahat sa ngalan ng pag-ibig. Yung isasakripisyo ninyo ang sariling kaligayahan, mapasaya lamang ang mahal ninyo.
No.
Kayo ba ganun? Amiga, answer. Amiga, answer.
Meron before?
Meron akong phase na ganyan. Feeling ko ngayon, medyo pusong bato na ako ngayon.
Sana. Sana lang.
Sino ba itong mga to? Hahabulin ko, di ba?
Sana lang, amiga. Natuto ka na.
Ems,
Ha?
na-try mo na yun.
Oo.
At isa ka pa. Bayan? O ano nangyari?
Ibibigay lahat, pati allowance. Hindi, joke lang. Hindi, pati pang gas, ganon. Pati pang toll, lahat.
Pang toll gate, nangyari na yun.
Sweet mo naman pala.
Oo.
May
Pero, siguro,
As in like sugar. Sugar!
Ay, malayo. Hindi naman. Iba na yun. Iba na yung part na yun. Pero ito siguro yung grabe ka lang talaga magmahal na hindi mo alam sobra na pala yung nabibigay mo. Akala mo
Hindi ka
okay lang
aware.
yun. Yes. Akala mo okay lang yun. Akala mo that's love. Kasi parang napapasaya mo siya. You're happy when
Correct.
you're seeing him happy. Ganon. So, doon ka natuto na, ay, teka lang. Preno-preno muna.
Ganun ba yun? Ito bang ganitong klaseng behavior ay nangyayari lamang sa mga nag-uumpisa pa lang, baguhan, binibigay ang lahat? Malalaman natin ngayon kaya meron tayong eksperto. Ang tawag po dun sa mga ganung klaseng pag-uugali or behavior is codependency. Yung feeling na nararamdaman ng isang tao na dapat gawin niya ang lahat para mabigay ang needs ng mahal niya to the point na napapabayaan na niya ang kanyang sariling kapakanan. Kaya ngayong umaga, isang relationship expert ang kasama natin, ang ating suking relationship coach na si Coach Anton Reyes.
Good morning.
Explain, Coach, hindi ko maintindihan. Bakit ka muna?
Yeah, so good morning sa mga kada, no? And excited ako dito sa topic natin on codependency kasi maraming ang makaka-relate talaga dito.
Matatamaan.
Maraming matatamaan.
Ano ba ito? Pag-i-explain mo sa mga kada natin para mas maintindihan po nila, Coach.
Siguro sa simple terms, sa isang healthy relationship, may there's give and take, di ba? Nagbibigay ka and nakakatanggap ka rin. Ganon siya dapat. Parehas kayo, giving and taking. So pag codependent, nagkakaroon ng codependency sa relationship, nagkakaroon ng imbalance doon. Magkakaroon ng giver and nagkakaroon ng taker.
Okay.
So, yung codependent person, siya yung usually giver. Bigay lang siya ng bigay. And ang nangyayari, yung isang tao, instead na give and take na lang din siya ng take. So, in a codependent person, ang nangyayari sa kanya, yung kanyang emotional needs, yung emotional well-being niya, yung kanyang identity, and sometimes even yung parang mental sanity niya, nakasalalay lahat doon sa isang tao.
Doon sa binibigyan niya?
Doon sa binibigyan niya.
So, totoo pala yung it's better to give than to receive? Ganun ba yun?
Kasi ayaw naman natin sabihin na huwag kang mag-give sa relationship. Kailangan, di ba? And we want to give as much. Hanggang sa kaya natin, you want to really give as much sa relationship ninyo. Pero, you want to, may hangganan dapat yon. Meaning, alam mo kung ano yung healthy, ano yung hindi healthy.
May limitasyon.
Nauubos ka na ba? Di ba? Or in a way, nagiging dependent na rin ba yung isang tao sa'yo? In a sense na, hindi ka na support, nagiging savior ka na doon sa relationship. Kasi dapat in a relationship, suporta lang tayo eh. Pero yung dating na parang ikaw na lang yung sumasalo ng lahat. Even to the point na yung emotional well-being niya, yung kasiyahan niya, ikaw pa yung responsible doon, siya wala na. Parang lahat nakasalalay sa'yo.
So, what's in it for the person who keeps giving?
Correct.
So doon sa codependent person, siya yung bigay ng bigay. Ang nangyayari, yung feeling niya na parang kailangan ako. I am needed. Yun naman yung pinifeed, no?
Yun yung fulfillment niya.
So nararamdaman niya na ito, kailangan ako. Parang nagkakaroon siya, yung worth, di ba? Nagkakaroon siya ng silbi doon sa relationship.
So doon unhealthy.
Unhealthy siya kasi hindi dapat ganon. 'Di ba? Ang gusto kasi ang best case scenario is interdependent na relationship. Meaning ako strong enough ako, I don't really need you. But I'm here because I want to be with you. Iba kasi yung need Yung need
correct.
means, hindi ako mabubuhay kung wala ka. It sounds romantic, di ba? Pero
Sounds
it's not
desperate.
healthy. Totoo.
Yun naman
Diba?
yung habol ni codependent, di ba?
Parang ganun nga siya, di ba? Parang you need me. And in the same
You
way
need me
din.
and I love it.
Parang
Parang
ganun.
ganon?
So yung isa, lalo na kung yung mga narcissistic behavior, nako, you're going to feed yung narcissism nila. Kasi parang yung narcissistic is more
Naka-holding
on...
hands ba yung dalawang yan?
Pwede,
Si
not always. No?
narcissism.
Hindi lahat ng codependent narcissist ang partner nila. Pero pag nagsama yung dalawa, talagang yung toxic cycle na tinatawag natin.
Hindi mauubusan.
Yun na yun.
Paulit-ulit.
Kasi the other person likes taking. The other person naman, yung kabila naman, bigay lang siya ng bigay to the point na nauubos siya. So very unhealthy yung ganung klaseng relationship dynamics. Kasi again, give and take ang gusto mo sa relationship.
Bakit? What's wrong with that, Coach? Ikaw ba? Anong na-feel mo?
I want to know how
Ano na-feel mo?
Ako, well, Mama P, I think when me and Tommy, we started our relationship, we had a lot of discussions about things like that. It's like me, I like being alone. So, for me, I've been always the type of a person, especially lately, like after pandemic, na na-realize ko, nang when everyone is mag-isa and everyone is complaining, ako gustong-gusto ko yun. So na-realize ko, itong codependency na dati, sarili diagnosis namin yun. Siguro codependent tayo sa isa't isa kasi lagi tayo makasama. Yung mga ganyan, yung mga sarili-sarili lang na in-encounter namin ng reasons kung bakit ganon. And then eventually, sabi ko, you know what, I like being alone. So, that cannot be a codependency on its own. And then si Tommy naman, we are at the point of our relationship where we can just not be together. Pero pinili lang namin na, sige, let's work this out.
Yeah.
So, it's more of like, out na ako dyan, pero nadaanan ko na yan. Parang ganun. So for me, I've been there. But I think I'm done with the codependency kind of factors that I encountered because I was able to heal it.
Before ba, anong pakiramdam
own.
mo, amiga?
Before, in my previous relationships, I would feel na ayoko mag-isa. I can't be alone, or I can be single, but I don't want to be alone, if that makes sense. And then every relationship that I would be in, talagang for marriage na agad. Gusto ko magpakasal. So I'm always like engaged. Bakit? Alam mo yun? Hindi pa naman sure eh.
Ano yung mga bagay na binigay mo na naging detrimental na sa sarili mo, amiga?
I think it's just the mere fact that sometimes you forget to focus on your own life just because you have someone with you, and then naging buhay mo rin yung buhay nila. Dati ganun ako. Ngayon, I'm more of like, really, like what I said in the beginning, pusong bato. To the point na people that have relationships with me, even friendships, why are you so cold? Why are you like, yung parang kulang daw ako. Wow, kulang ako.
I think yun yung sign of yung mga codependent na
Survivors
persons,
ba
no?
yun?
No, I mean, yung sinasabi mo kanina na they put other people's needs before their
Yes.
own. Ganun yung nangyayari. And yun nga, pagka hindi ka naglagay ng boundary doon, in the sense na you're careful din na hindi ka na completely nauubos doon sa relationship, you will end up losing even yung sarili mong mga wants and needs and yung sense of identity mo. Pag sinabi natin na ubos yung wants and needs mo, ganito itsura nun. Pag tinanong ka ano yung gusto mo,
Hindi mo na alam.
hindi mo na alam. And
kaya
I've met
sagutin
a lot
agad.
of people. And even sa relationship namin mag-asawa, at one point din, yung wife ko was in a way codependent sa akin. No, and pag tinanong mo siya ano yung gusto mo, kung ano lang gusto mo, ganun lang parati yung answer niya. Yung whatever you want, yun na lang. 'Di ba? So, ako, as I grew and matured din, I started to realize, masaya siya as the other person. Sige, lahat ng gusto mo nasusunod.
Bigay.
'Di ba?
Oo.
Pero, after a while, you start to realize na, wait, hindi na siya masaya.
Ganun.
So, pwede kang tumulong. Pag
Yes.
ikaw napansin mo na yung partner mo ay codependent na, you can help.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah. So, like, from my end, ang nangyari sa akin, and for those na nanonood dito, 'di ba, na kung gusto mo tulungan, let's say, ina-notice mo yung partner mo or even family member. Kasi hindi naman to just sa romantic relationships lang, 'di ba? Pwede rin ito within the family.
Ay, totoo yun.
No, so pag
Maraming
na-notice mo, or even friends, I've met people na codependent sila as friends. 'Di ba? So pag na-notice mo ganun yung isa and you want to help them, as simple as tanungin mo sila minsan, give way. Tanungin mo sila, ano yung gusto mo? This time, ikaw naman yung masunod. Magbaback off yan in the sense na, sige lang kung ano lang yung gusto ninyo, kung ano yung
Hindi pa sanay
madali.
eh.
Hindi sila
Diba?
sanay.
Oo.
Pero, don't let them go back to their codependent ways. Meaning, talagang let them decide. Hayaan mo sila, give them time, and then let them decide ano yung gusto nila. Para nakikita nila slowly na, wait, yung needs ko pala, pwede rin i-consider. Kasi nasanay ang codependent person na yung sarili ko mga pangangailangan, isasantabi ko yan for other
ibang
people.
Magandang binanggit ni Coach, may naalala ko. So, this is how pala you heal, for me, how I try to heal that phase that I have, or I think I have that trait, mo talaga na, of becoming a codependent partner. Because Tommy would say, ikaw kasi enabler ka eh. Diba? So, ikaw, you're enabling this, you're enabling that. Oh, sige, from now on, galing na lang sa inyo kung anong gusto mong gawin. So, kung anong gusto niyang gawin, sa sarili na niya, hindi na ako pwede magtumulong kasi baka too much. Kasi for me, parang sige, if I can help, why not? I will help, diba? But may hangganan. So, kami mismo, nagkocontrol sa sarili. Enabler ka na naman, ayan, you're enabling this, you're enabling. Kaya hindi ako mag-work hard dito sa bagay na ito kasi binibigay mo na eh, napoprovide na dito sa bagay na ito. Parang ganon. So, you have to, how does one actually have the awareness that they're actually doing
Maganda
that?
yung word na enabler ginamit, no? Kasi yung original research ng codependency comes from yung research na may mga tao may addictive tendencies rin. And tinitingnan yung partner nila na bakit ba ganito? It means, bakit ito nagtuloy-tuloy? Does it mean there's somebody else enabling this also? So yun yung discovery nila na the codependent person, not all the time, but sometimes, enables yung mga negative behaviors, yung mga negative tendencies ng ibang tao, and nasa-stop yung growth nila.
Correct.
So kailangan bantayan mo rin. Itong tulong ba na binibigay ko? Yung support ba na binibigay ko? Support pa ba ito? In the sense na yung isang tao pa rin yung responsible. Like yung partner mo pa rin, yung family member mo, siya pa rin yung responsible sa growth niya, sa ginagawa niya, or ang nangyari, sa'yo na napunta yung lahat ng responsibility. Ako na yung sumasalo ng lahat. And siya, meaning, pag ikaw na yung sumasalo, halos ikaw na yung nagkikarry ng burden.
True.
Yung bigat nasa iyo na. Siya, kahit magugulat ka, mas apektado ka pa sa mga nangyayari sa buhay niya. Di ba? Yun yung isang sign doon. Manonotice mo na may codependent tendencies ka kasi kung ano man yung nangyayari doon sa tao na may struggle, no, may
Ikaw
mga struggle
din,
sila, mas
din.
apektado ka pa kesa sa kanila.
Yep.
Kasi you're carrying the burden
True
for
yan.
them.
Even for my mother and my sister. I
Oo
felt the
nga,
same.
sabihin ng mga nanay, normal lang naman to, di ba? Hindi ba to kasama sa job description na ako gagawa ng lahat? Uunahin ko ang needs nila kaysa sa akin.
So maganda yan kasi yung roots, no? Pag-usapan natin yung pinanggalingan ng codependent, yung roots niya. So isa sa mga roots niyan is lumaki ka in a family na nakita mo, pwedeng natutunan mo siya
Ganun
from a
kay
parent,
mommy.
no? Nakikita
Oo.
mo si mami mo.
Totoo.
Lahat na lang gagawin for the
nag-career.
family.
Hindi na
Ay,
nag-
Pati yung
Oo,
sarili niya,
Mama Dri.
napabayaan
Walang
na niya.
friends of her own, di ba?
So it's pwedeng natutunan mo siya from that. That's one lang of the pwedeng roots of yung learned na natutunan mo na codependency, or sometimes tawag doon emotional dependence, no? And another thing is pwede nung growing up wala kang sense of security. So parang feeling mo na papabayaan ka. So may big needs sa loob mo na
Pwede.
ngayon nahanap mo sa isang tao tapos takot ka na mawala yung tao na to. So willing kang ibigay lahat just to keep the person.
To keep the peace.
Kaya mas malaki yung tendency na ma-abuse ka. Kasi super clingy mo and sobrang takot mo mawala yung isang tao. So ano nangyayari? Natotolerate mo kahit yung mga bagay na hindi mo dapat tinotolerate.
Tatawa kami kasi
unhealthy
ayoko ng
things.
clingy.
Di ba?
No, clingy.
So ganun siya, natotolerate mo. So ikaw, parang nasanay ka na ikaw na lang parati yung nag-adjust. Ikaw na lang parati yung
Bakit mo ko
gumagawa
din
ng
i-describe? Charing. So, gano'n na gano'n ang mom ko din eh.
What's wrong with that, Coach Anton? At saka paano maku-cure yung codependent na person? Yung talagang bigay ng bigay, yung naka-anchor yung kasiyahan sa pag-cater to other people.
Kasi baka mamaya mahirapan na siya kasi doon na nga, nakaangkla na doon yung
Yeah.
self-worth
Or
niya. Pag di
maging
na siya
pusong bato na.
nakipagbigayan.
Paano
pwede
naging
rin,
ganun si Diana?
I guess maganda muna, parang let's paint a picture of ano yung itsura ng codependent na person.
Okay.
So, so yung healthy person, if you imagine, no, so this is a person, may mga sources ka of love, of emotional needs mo, different sources. So I would say you have God, you have other people around you,
Family.
feeding family mo, and of course, kung may relationship ka na, yung spouse mo or yung boyfriend mo, they all feed into your emotional needs. So ang codependent person or emotionally dependent person, lahat yon isang tao lang yung nag-feed
Yung
ng source ng lahat ng emotional needs niya and identity niya. So to reverse that, to unlearn it, kailangan maintindihan mo na wait lang, hindi ito healthy. Not necessarily na masama yung isang tao or masama ka. No? It's just, this is unhealthy. Mahirap tumagal sa relationship na isa lang ang source of everything na meron ka. No? So, when you understand that, now you have to fix certain things. Like, you have to invite people inside your life. Like, healthy pa rin magkaroon ng friends.
Yep.
You have to have a good support system around you.
Stronger faith, no?
Stronger faith. Plus, isa sa mga important din, kailangan alam mo na you are also worthy of love, of care, of attention, and yung needs mo, hindi naman kailangan parati na lang ito na isasantabi for other people. Yung needs mo are equally important to the needs of others. I'm not saying na parating nangingibabaw yung needs mo. That becomes self-centeredness and
Iba na.
selfishness. 'Di ba? Ang ano mo lang, it's equally important to the needs of others. So if dapat kong alagaan yung ibang tao, kailangan alagaan ko rin yung sarili ko. If I'm giving to them, sometimes it's okay to take also. Kasi for a codependent person, parang kasalanan mag-take.
Yeah, mag-take.
Nagigilty sila
Mag-receive.
whenever they're receiving something. O mas malala pa, pag abusive yung partner nila, they make them feel guilty for having their own way. Or pag let's say, pinilit mo yung gusto mo, and then may negative na nangyari afterwards, i-guilt trip ka nung isang tao to make you feel like,
Yeah.
'di ba? Oh, sabi ko sa'yo, dapat ako na lang yung nasusunod parati kasi yung tinan mo yung epekto nung nasunod ka. 'Di ba? So that's not good, that's not healthy. So you have to understand na whether maganda o hindi maganda yung naging resulta, you still deserve to be heard. Your feelings are valid and they need to be met also.
Kasi anong outcome kapag hindi ito na-check?
So pag hindi yan na-check, ganun, either you will stay in a relationship na may
misery.
imbalance. O, literal na misery, meaning everyday bigay ka na ng bigay ka ng bigay. And most of them kasi in denial eh. Like, no, I'm doing this naman out of love, ganyan. Pero sa totoo, nauubos ka na sa loob mo. Yung pasensya mo, umiiksi na rin. So,
That I can attest to.
so it's either someday sasabog ka, or even you'll stay pa rin in the relationship, and yung feelings mo naman, paubos ka na ng paubos. Like, you will lose yourself completely sa relationship in the sense na wala ka ng identity, yung self-worth mo sobrang baba, and completely dependent ka na doon sa isang tao. And that's not good for you. Kasi pag nawala yung tao na yon, no, for whatever reason, or nagkagulo kayo, feeling mo, wala anong future ko? Wala ka nakikitang hope for the future kasi you anchored everything on a person. Kung meron ka man i-anchor, sabihin ko, sa Diyos lang talaga dapat,
Yes.
di ba? Naka-anchor lahat. That's not something meant kasi for people. So, if there's something that I want people to know, yun. You anchor everything on God, not on people. If you do that
Amen.
sa mga tao, madi-disappoint ka,
Totoo.
apektado ka niya hanggang sa future.
Love it, Coach.
So yun ba ang naka-fix sa inyong dalawa?
Yes.
Good. Ikaw, amiga, are you cured na?
Are you cured na?
Yes.
Ano yan eh?
Pero masyadong tumindi, di ba? Napunta na nga sa other opposite end of the spectrum eh.
Sometimes because nga you're like lost in translation, like ano ba talaga dapat gawin ko? And then you just become cold.
Pero yun yung gusto natin maiwasan naman,
Yeah.
to the point na
Oo.
nagiging
Now you're so
independent ka naman masyado. Pag nasa relationship ka kasi, pag independent ka masyado, pinaparamdaman mo sa isa na hindi kita kailangan at all.
Lagot.
Yung ganun na kahit
Sorry
mawala
na.
ka, bahala ka sa buhay mo, I'm okay. Hindi naman ganun yung to that point yung gusto natin marating. Like you still, I want to be with you. No, yung nandun ka pa rin na I don't want to lose you. Pero if this is completely unhealthy, I will survive. It's not nice, it's not good. So pinaparamdam mo pa rin sa isang tao na you're still needed, you're still valued. Pero yun yung interdependent. Parang I still want to be with you. Yung parang ganun.
Yun.
Kaya ang mensahe...
Bakit
Yes,
ba?
Emma.
Feeling ko sa mga bata yan, yung hindi pa ganun kadami yung experience nila, tapos lalo na kapag nakita nila sa mga mommies nila yung ganun, totoo yun. No? Kaya dapat, yun nga, kapag like you, Mama Pino, sa'yo din talaga magsa-start with yan na Sky and Brookie.
Na
Pag mommy ka na, yung parang pinapakita mo, yun din yung madadala nila paglaki nila.
Oo naman.
Diba?
Always.
I think-
You model the behavior.
Sorry, maganda lang din, kasi na-bring up mo with moms and parents, di ba? So I would encourage din yung mga dads.
Oo.
If you notice na yung mom, kasi madaming mga mothers na may ganong tendency, parang dumadating ka sa point na you just want to give and give
Nature
and
na
give.
eh,
It's the,
no?
the
Nature to
loving,
nurture.
caring nature, nurturing nature ng moms. No, so as a dad, or as the father, you want, husband na lang, dun sa mga husbands, you want to make sure also to always consider yung needs ng wife mo.
Yeah.
Okay? As in, be aware ano na nangyayari sa kanila. Yes, masaya ka na they're doing everything, but always make sure that their needs are also met. Hindi lang physical, hindi lang material needs, hindi lang pera, but their emotional needs are also
At
met.
least makita nung kids, no?
Kasi ang ayaw mo mangyari, marinig pa sa kanila yon. Ako.
Dami kong realizations, girls and coach. I had codependency probably with my sister. She was like, to the point na umalis na siya sa Pinas. Kasi nga, puro ako na lang. And then may casting siya. May driver naman. Sabi ko, hindi. Mag-ano ka na, mag-commute. Kasi gano'n ang simula ng lahat. So, naging codependent siya sa akin. And my mother had a phase. Until away-away lang talaga. Ma, ikaw na lang mag-isa para matuto ka na rin. Kahit nasa ibang bansa ka na. Yung parang kami mag-best friends. Then nawala na rin yun. And then yun, sa relasyon, I had that phase. Now we just talk about it. Why are we doing this still? Why are we still dating? Oh, because we still love each other. But kanya-kanya ng buhay. Kumbaga, para maintindihan kung bakit mo to ginagawa pa rin. Para bumalik ka na rin sa pagmahal ng sarili mo. Parang ganon. Pero I had those phases with everyone, and probably it came from growing up with the family that was so dispersed. So yeah.
Kaya naman, Coach, meron ka pa bang additional message para sa ating mga kada about codependency?
Yeah, for everybody, what you want in a relationship is give and take.
Yeah.
And yun yung binabantayan mo. Am I still giving and am I also receiving?
Yes.
Pag na-notice mo that there's an imbalance, wag mo nang patagalin, talk about it, and make sure to set boundaries in the sense na you set boundaries in a relationship so you can give your all without losing yourself. No, so yun yung gusto natin gawin. You set boundaries, ano yung mga dapat, hindi dapat gawin, to make sure everything is healthy, and then you give as much as you can without losing yourself.
Ginagawa naman natin to para maging aware yung mga, di ba? Sometimes you feel like this is what you should be doing. This is the quote-unquote the normal behavior in a relationship or in a family. Pero so now, parang makakapag-isip din sila na parang, uy, wait lang, hindi naman puro pamilya ko ang dapat kong isipin. Dapat isipin ko rin ang aking sarili. Kaya coach, kung meron pa silang ibang katanungan, please remind them again how to get in touch.
Yeah, so you can reach out to me at Anton M. Reyes sa Facebook, sa Instagram, and sa TikTok.
Thank you so much, Coach. Talaga ang sarap
Thank you
kapag
rin.
makikipagkwentuhan with Coach.
So many sessions na, Coach.
Napapachicha ka na lang habang nakikinig kay Coach Di ba? Natututo tayo every time.
Kaya naman mga kada, kahit maganda po ang ating intensyon na siguraduhing masaya at maayos ang buhay ng mga taong mahal natin, hindi pa rin po dapat sobra-sobrang effort na ibibigay natin para sa kanila. May limit po.
Dapat hayaan pa rin natin silang magdesisyon at gumawa ng mga bagay para sa kanilang mga sarili, di ba? Huwag na nating hayaan maging dependent sila sa atin para tayo naman ay maging codependent sa kanila. Wow, pwede ba yun?
Mga kadan, turo sa atin, di ba? Love others the same way we love ourselves. Hindi love others only. Kaya, dapat po walang labis, wag kulang din. Dapat sakto lang.
Mga Kanet 25, this is Pia Guanyamago. For more Kada Umaga updates, please click the subscribe button and follow us on Net25 social media pages at Net25TV and at Net25 Entertainment Facebook page. See you guys. Bye!